Hello, my fellow humans, and welcome back for another daily dice where we ask the dice for a message and find out what that is. Keeping in mind that these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what does not, knowing that as you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, it allows me an opportunity to directly connect with your energy and get you out more resonant readings. Also, if you are interested in supporting the channel further, you will find all the links necessary down below in the description box where you can send me an email if you're interested in a personal reading, knowing there are a finite amount of spaces available each week. They do fill up rather quickly. It is a first come, first serve. So if you send me an email, I'll let you know how many more spaces are available, as well as getting you out further information. You will also find a link down below to check out my podcast, or just a fun hangout session where we go over anything and everything. And yeah, I hope to see you there. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the daily dice and find out what is today's message source. What messages do you have for my fellow humans? What would you like them to know? What is today's daily dice source? Okay, so we've got 5th house, we've got Uranus, and we've got Libra coming through here. So change the way you show up. That's what I heard. Alright, yeah, there's something about changing the way you show up. Having more fun, having a better time, having, just looking at life a little bit differently, right? Anytime we are dealing with Libra, we're dealing with that fairness in life, things that are balanced or imbalanced depending on how it's showing up. But finding a balance in life, it feels like you've been taking things a little bit too seriously here, a little bit too, oh, I have to do this, or I have to do that, or I have to do this, and I gotta do that, and never giving yourself enough space and time to really enjoy life. When we have 5th house coming out, it's all about play and passion, embracing our inner child, healing our inner child, and allowing our inner child to have a voice in this world. Uranus energy is all about radically changing what it is that we're doing, or radical changes coming in because of something we're doing. And so here you have this idea of allowing yourself an opportunity to radically change your journey and to bring in a better sense of balance and groundedness as you're moving forward by allowing yourself some more opportunities to have fun. So is that dancing? Is that going out? Is that seeing movies? Is that, playing with your kids? Is that playing with your dogs or with your cats? Is that, hula hooping, jump roping? What is that jump skip thing that they used to have? I don't know. It was when I was growing up. You put it on your ankle and you jump over it and it counts how many times you go in a row. Yeah. So, like getting a toy and playing with it like you used to, or building Legos or something along those lines, but just allowing yourself expression. It could be painting, maybe not being so serious about your painting, like paint like you would with a kid, do finger painting, things like that, like not what you would do as an adult. This is allowing your inner child to come in place so that you can bring in a new sense of balance on your journey. This feels like something has been way too serious for you. So maybe you've just been working a lot recently, or maybe you have been experiencing a lot of stress in your life, or maybe you've experienced a lot of people coming towards you with their problems and laying them on your shoulders. And this is just you taking a step back and remembering what it is to live in joy. And if you're not sure what that is, go back to what you used to do as a child and not being afraid to experience those again. Like were you someone who imagined a lot? Were you role playing as a child? Did you pretend that you were someone else? Do things like that. It's weird how much that will reconnect us with our inner child, even though it seems strange, right? Like, oh, I'm an adult, I shouldn't be doing these things, or letting your imagination run wild. You know what? Whoever said that was someone who is bitter about life. And it's a belief that's been passed on through everyone because of somebody else who is bitter about life. You're too old to have imagination? No. The problem is you're running into people who don't have imagination. Let your imagination run wild. Oh, you're too old to be acting like a child. You know what? No. You're just bitter about life and not letting yourself act like a child because you're afraid people are going to judge you or whatever it is. Society tells us that we have to be mature and adult. Just because we have a connection with our inner child does not mean that we're not mature or that we're not connected with ourselves as an adult. Okay? So let's see if we can get some oracles out on it. Oh, okay, thank you. Let's see, we got 2 of those. Let's get some more. One of these. I feel like you have a hard time letting yourself be happy in the moment. Like if you finish a goal, you're moving on to the next goal. Oh my gosh, like I got this to do, I got that to do, or I have to do that, or I've got this coming up, or whatever it is. And you never let yourself just be happy and experience the fact that I finished a goal. Like maybe I should take myself out to my favorite food, or maybe I should take myself out to my favorite dessert, or maybe I should bake cookies, or maybe I should, you know, spend time with the kids and take them out to a movie, or whatever it is. Like you don't actually let yourself enjoy the fact that you've experienced some sort of success. We have nurture on the bottom, Cancer energy, nurture, comfort, and protection. Yeah, this is allowing yourself to be the mother to yourself, right? That's what healing our inner child really does involve. It allows us to be a parent to ourselves, more specifically our mother, the mother energy that we maybe lacked when we were growing up, right? Look, we have Wombat on the bottom here, Wombat spirit with 68, be at home, right? Allow yourself to be at home. And Cancerian energy is all about being at home. So there's something about finding your inner child at home. What is going to bring you into a place of being at home while you're at home, you know, and really connecting with that. So very interesting. These are very synchronistic here. Let's see what else we got out here. We'll check out this one at the end. Yeah, power with lightning. This card talks about duality. Without lightning, there cannot be thunder, right? So it's like without good, there cannot be bad. Without work, there cannot be laziness. Or without laziness, there cannot be work. Like it goes either way, right? But it's embracing the dualistic nature of this life. To be human means that we live in a dualistic realm. And so we cannot have good without bad, or bad, or, you know, bad without good. They go hand in hand. It's the balancing of the scales. Libra energy, right? It's all about that dualistic energy coming through here. And so with this, it's coming in, there's a lot of turbulence. There's a lot of just water getting worked up here. This feels very emotional. There's a lot of emotional energy that's building, and it's going to come out one way or the other. And it's like, rather than expressing it in anger or in fury or in frustration, can you find a way to creatively release that? What do we have here? Music and harmony. Isn't that everything that we talked about? Finding balance and harmony. Peace. Being at nature. So maybe you need to play music. Maybe you need to learn an instrument or sing some songs or dance or something like that. Like finding a way to come into harmony within yourself so that you're not letting whatever it is that's going on right now build up so much so that you lose a part of yourself, right? Sometimes that's hard. Sometimes we get so caught up in just the day-to-day. It becomes a routine, and to break from routine makes us feel lost. And yet, if we break from routine with a purpose, then we can bring back a sense of purpose into our lives. Look, Mercury, we have think, learn, network, and communicate. So this is about using your mind to think about what it is that you like to do, learning more about yourself. Networking could be hanging out with family, with friends, with people who matter, and communicating that to yourself, right? Communicating the truth here. More or less, Mercury is all about being honest. And here we have this idea of being completely honest with ourselves and letting ourselves explore that. Especially with the 5th house coming out. Like not telling yourself, oh, I'm too old for this, or there's not enough time for that. No, the thing is that I'm too old is an excuse. There's not enough time means that you choose not to make space and time for it. No matter how busy you are, when you want to do something, isn't it amazing how when you want to do something, you really want to, even if it's an emotional egoic action, you make space and time for it. So that's what this is saying. You have to make space and time for it. You have to choose. Let it shine. Shine, 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 shine your way. I think that's by Owl City. It's from The Croods, the movie. Yeah, it's time for you to shine your way. We have number 46 coming out here, which is 10, all about a completion. But again, this idea of your heart shining through, but in the throat chakra, right? This truth, this communication here. blue with this truth, and then the green and the heart chakra. Yeah, so there's something about connecting both your heart chakra and your truth together. Not denying your inner child anymore. You've been denying it for too long. There's some sort of transformation that's coming when you allow yourself to experience what your inner child truly likes to do. And you're going to have some sort of huge change for the better here. And there's going to be some balance brought back into your life. Balance that I feel like you've been fighting to gain, but haven't found a way to really, truly manifest. Okay? So this is what I have for you. If it resonates, or if you feel like this is your reading, leave a peacock's emoji down below and say, I call in my harmony. And give me a thumbs up, but I'm going to go ahead and leave it there and get on out of here. I do want to take a quick second, though, to thank your guides, your spirit messengers, your angel source, and my guides for coming together to give us this beautiful message. And until next time, stay human. Bye.